Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday, it's Daryl here. I wasn't planning on making a video. My recent videos, I've been trying to make good solid videos where I've got good subject matter that I feel strongly about, and that's when I make a video. I don't want to just pump out videos for the sake of pumping out videos. I wasn't planning on doing one right now, but I am so angry, and this is why these last videos have this tone. I just watched an interview with Axios and Trump. I am furious. Like I said in this last video that Trump, he's going full Trump. It's like the man has taken the mask off and is just bearing his ugly, racist, hateful, petty soul to everybody right now. That's what it really looks like. Okay, I don't even know where to start here. And I want to talk about Florida numbers too, because I had a big question about Florida and the coronavirus numbers, but I know why now. All right, Axios. The interviewer, I don't know the name of the interviewer, but okay, Trump is insisting that the United States, we're doing great, we're getting on top of this virus, okay? Look, I've got the numbers from world meters. You talk to anybody that works in the health field, any nurse, any doctor, any hospital worker, they'll tell you the truth. My close family member works in the health field and has seen people die, has lost people that she cared about. It's very real, and to see Trump go on TV and just lie, it infuriates me. So he's talking. The interviewer asks him. He says, "But Mr. President, thousands of Americans are dying every day." And he goes, "Yeah, this is true. It is what it is." He said that. It is what it is. He says, I think we're doing the best we could do. It is what it is. The best you could do. All right. And then he talks about testing. And he's insisting, and again, he's insisting with this ridiculous that somehow testing is creating more cases. Seriously, guys, I feels like I'm living in an alternate reality. I can't believe any rational, sane person would present this as an argument. But the fact that the President of the United States is actually saying this, and it's like, seriously, it makes me question reality. So the interviewer says, how can you say that? And Trump goes, read the manuals, read the books. And the interviewer's sitting there and he goes, what books? Read the books. Mr. President, what book? Read the books. Just read the books. That's what he said. He just kept repeating, read the books, read the manuals. And the interviewer kept asking him, what books are you talking about? In reference to how somehow testing is creating more coronavirus cases. And Trump repeats at least 5 times, read the books, just read the manuals, just read the books. This right there is exactly what's infuriating me. Not only is he lying, but he doesn't even care that he's lying anymore. He doesn't even care that he's pushing dangerous lies and falsehoods. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even concern him that he's pushing these false narratives, these conspiracy theories. It doesn't even concern him that he can't even answer the question on national TV, in a national TV interview. And he just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. It's like somebody you're talking. It's like the interviewer was interviewing somebody that was mentally ill. Seriously, just repeating over and over again. Read the books, and the interviewer is saying, "What books are you talking about? Read the books. Read the manuals." And then the president's using this other metric where he keeps saying the United States is doing better than everybody else. Look, this is not true. I think Florida probably has more cases than almost all the countries in the world. We are the shame. This is the shame that is America right now. We are, for the leader of the world, supposedly the greatest nation in the world, and we are just out of control with this virus. Out of control. And we have a president that doesn't care. Read the books, read the manuals. It's a disgrace. And so the president is pulling out these copyrighted, these mimeographed, you can tell I'm old when I say mimeographed, these mimeographed sheets with lines of color across U.S., Germany, Spain. No reference to where they're from, what they mean, and he points to the short one. That's the U.S. A child wouldn't fall for these arguments. And this is what is making me so angry these last days. And it's like he just doesn't even care. He doesn't even care enough to try to lie convincingly. That is it. And that he doesn't even try to be convincing. He's just selling nonsense, and it doesn't even faze him that it's nonsense. That's what's making me so angry. All right. There's more too. He talked about Lewis dying, and the interviewer, John Lewis. I'm sorry if I can't remember his name. I'm so wound up right now. The civil rights leader, and the interviewer asked him why, by not going to the funeral. And Trump is so petty. He goes, well, he didn't attend my inauguration. He didn't attend my the speech he does, the State of the Union address. Didn't attend my State of the Union address, so. And then he goes, well, he was a civil rights leader, but there was many other good ones. The man is so petty. You know what I mean? This guy he was a great man. He got beat on the Montgomery, Alabama bridge as a teen fighting for civil rights. This guy is historic. And Trump is so petty. He can't even say a kind word about a person that's passed away, a person that's no longer even with us, a person that can't even defend themselves. And Trump is so petty, can't even find it in his heart to just let it go and just say one nice thing, one decent thing about a person, a great guy that's now dead. That's why. People that still support Donald Trump, this is why I have no respect left for you. This is why you're seeing this anger. All right, let me talk about Florida now. I've been very concerned for the last couple of days. As you guys know, I read world meters of very up-to-the-minute, exact, real-time accounting for a lot of things and the coronavirus, right? The last couple of days, I've seen Florida go from 11,000 new cases a day down to 4,000 new cases with no explanation in the last 2 days. And I started to get very concerned. Trump, being Trump's home state, and with Trump, the administration taking over control of the data, I was getting very concerned. I started doing searches to see if I could find some evidence connecting these two, and I was on the wrong track. Like I said, I'll tell you guys when I'm wrong, but it's still an important issue. The reason that Florida's numbers went down was because of the hurricane, because the testing sites, almost all the state testing sites, closed down because of the hurricane. That is why. Now, let me make a point of this too. So the coronavirus, the new cases from Florida went from 11,000 down to 4,000 or 5,000 in the last 2 days, 3 days, okay? And this is why. I honestly, I should have been sharp enough to spot it, but right away my mind went to Trump, because usually he's got his finger in something. All right, so let me get back to the testing argument. Did these cases disappear all of a sudden? We all know what's going to happen when those testing sites reopen now in a day or two, or today, tomorrow in Florida, right? We all know what's going to happen. There's going to be about 15,000 new cases. All the cases didn't just magically disappear. They got worse. The people don't know that they had it. They spread it. They didn't take precautions. They're not sure if they had it. They didn't get tested like they planned on getting tested because of the hurricane. They continued their daily thing. Well, maybe I'm just sick. Maybe it's just a flu. So now, without a doubt, because of the hurricane, we now have exponentially more cases in Florida. And we will see that. I'll talk about this every day, and I'll let you know if I'm right or wrong. But this is my point. The cases did not disappear. The cases didn't have, Trump's saying that if you don't test, I gotta laugh every time I say that. It's so insane. You know, and we're going to see in the coming days that not only did the cases just were held off, and now they're going to show up twice as much, but those people now spread the disease to other people because they didn't know they were infected. They weren't treating themselves. The cases got worse, more likely to be a fatal case, more likely to spread it to other people. This is the result of not testing or cutting back testing like the President of the United States wanted. I told people to cut back the testing, cut down the testing. Just like that, he says that. This is the result. This is why I'm so angry. This is no show or bullshit. I am genuinely raging because he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care enough to even lie convincingly. One last thing in that interview with Axios. The interviewer asked him about Maxwell. I can't pronounce her name as usual. Giselle Maxwell. Epstein's girlfriend, who already there's victims lining up saying how they were groomed by her for child sex slaves for Epstein, all right? The interviewer asked him, well, why did you remember this? He wished her well. Why did you wish her well? This is the thing that kills me. Look, I'm going to tell you, I talked about this on my other channel. I was sexually abused by a guy that started dating my mother, a cop, when I was 10 years old. The guy, he said he'd be there for me. He said, you know, I know your dad died, but if you need anything, you come to me. He started showing me Playboys. Hey, check this out. Bo Derek's in this one. You know, and I thought, you know, I got a guy, you know, my dad's gone. I got a buddy. He was grooming me. I'll talk more about that some other time. And it ended in a couple of years, but it's quite a story. And that's what pisses me off is Trump didn't even say anything about the victims of Epstein, of Maxwell. And he defended how he said, oh, well, she went to jail. Her boyfriend committed suicide or was murdered, and I wish her well. You know, I wish a lot of people well. That was his defense. What angers me the most about that, he didn't even say a word about the victims. Now, you could argue that she hasn't been convicted yet, okay? And you could argue that Epstein killed himself before being convicted, but come on. We know what was going on there. And the most offensive thing, imagine how the victims feel when they see the President of the United States saying that he wishes her well. The woman that terrorized that, I know what that's like. It has to hurt, man. That has to, you know, he wishes her well. But not a word about the victims. That's your good Christian, upstanding president. You evangelicals out there, if there's any of you watching this, that's your president. Wishing a child molester, wish her well. You should be ashamed. I don't even know what to say. These are the things why you see me a little more upset than usual. All right, you guys have a good Tuesday.